After a less than stellar 2022, it's been a much better ride for ARKK this year. As of late May, it was up 32%. Since the ETF is actively managed by yours truly, Cathie Wood, the number of stocks within it changes fairly often, but the company says it aims to keep it between 35 and 55 companies. Even near its peak number of holdings, that's only about 10% of the number of companies listed on the S&P 500. However, ARK has been down this month, double digits. Let's get into why it was down this much in August and where it's going next. This article is coming from Investors Business Daily. 8 big stock disasters knocked Cathie Wood off her perch. Alright, so Cathie Wood's ARK is having a tough month. It's bad enough to spoil what has been an untouchable year. Again, it was up nearly 35% going into June. Punishing sell-offs in 8 of ARK's innovation holdings in the past 30 days, including Roblox, Block, and Coinbase, knocked the much-wanted ETF down more than 15% in the past month. All these stocks dropped 25% or more in just a month. That's enough to topple ARK's innovation position as the year's top diversified ETF so far, down to just 8th. So it was the top stock ETF in its category until August hit. Such volatility is a reminder of how volatile can swing both ways, causing big losses on the way down. The fund is getting hurt by concentrated positions in long duration, high PE multiple assets, aka tech stocks. Struggles by the S&P 500 and other markets this month are hitting ARK Innovation hard. The ETF is exposed to more speculative stocks that tend to swing more than the S&P 500 and more than many of its peers. So the stocks that it trades in has a higher beta than the stock market. ARK Innovation's 1 month drop of more than 15% is much worse than most of the benchmark. S&P is only down 2.1% in that time. The Nasdaq QQQ is down just 4%. And additionally, more than 90% of ARK Innovation's holdings are down in the past month. Alright, so article mentioned Roblox. Shares lost more than 36% of their value in just this short amount of time. Block is another loser hurting ARK Innovation. Shares plunged more than 27% in the past month. And that again stings as ARK Innovation carried a nearly 6% exposure to Block. And then you have Tesla. It represents 10% of Cathie's holding and is down 22% this month. So other losers include Unity, Ginkgo, Biowork Holdings, Cirrus, and U2. Alright, so now let's get into the charts. This is the monthly chart, and we can see in the last 18 months or so, price was putting in a bottom. We call this the accumulation phase. However, price ran into a monthly support resistance band at $50. Let's scroll down to the weekly chart. Now, as price was forming that bottom, it formed a W pattern, which is a bullish reversal pattern. And on the way up to this monthly resistance support band at $50, it formed weekly buyers at the $44 level. So the question is, why didn't this level hold? Why didn't it work? It's quite simple. this level, the buyers couldn't take out this band, which meant that the sellers were still in control, which meant that when price came back down to this weekly bias level at $44, there were more sellers than there were buyers. This level probability increases of working if the bias took out this band here, meaning if we had closes above this band. So it would have worked out if price came and breached that band, came back to move higher. That would have been your higher probability setup. So where do we go from here? Let's take this off the chart. Well, we're about to enter the worst months of the year historically for the indexes. That's September and October. We're also going to get the smart money coming back from vacation after Labor Day in another week or two. So this is the next level that I'm looking at the $36 level. You had a couple of touches and then a couple of touches again in April of this year. Now you are getting a bounce this morning because NVIDIA just announced their stellar earnings. However, there could be more declines in the coming weeks. Take note of this $36 level. Take note of this $50 level. Resistance and support. Prices in the middle. So expect more chop until it gets to 50 or 36, where there's going to be an imbalance between buyers and sellers. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.